It is a privilege, a true privilege, to introduce Mr. Corey L. Blessed with many skills and talents, Corey is an outstanding student. He pursued a rigorous curriculum, including several advanced placement and honors courses, while maintaining a cumulative grade point average of 4.07. He is a scholar, a leader, and an athlete. His scholarship, character, leadership, and service resulted in his induction into the National Honor Society. This year, he served as its president. Corey played football, lacrosse, and hockey at the varsity level, earning a letter in all three sports. His leadership was acknowledged by his peers, who elected him captain of the football and lacrosse teams. Service is an integral part of the EHS experience. During his high school career, Corey has completed 300 hours with UW Children's Hospital, Interfaith Hospitality Network, St. Mary's Care Center, and the Edgewood community. Corey is a recipient of the Berrigan Memorial Award and the Badger Conference Top 10 Award. This fall, Corey will be attending the University of Virginia. His congenial personality, dedication, and character are truly inspirational. We will miss him at Edgewood High School. Graduates, friends, faculty, and staff, please welcome Corey.
Thank you very much, Ms. McLeod. People have been reminding me for 9 months that I'm a senior, but I had a hard time comprehending the real significance of this title. When I was polishing up an English paper or up studying for a Spanish test, my dad would crack open my bedroom door and say, "Don't your teachers know that you're a senior?" Usually, I just ignored him because he has a habit of taunting me while I'm trying to work. However, the thought of being a senior remained in my head. I didn't feel different. I saw the same face in the mirror. I studied just as hard. Not much had changed. A few months ago, I was walking down the Commons hallway after lunch. The rush to get to class caused congestion like Monroe Street at 7:30 in the morning. I was preoccupied thinking about a potentially fatal pre-calc test that I was about to take. All of a sudden, the hallway traffic came to an immediate stop. I was jarred out of my mathematical focus, and I looked around. I hadn't really taken a moment to observe my surroundings in quite some time with all the preparation it takes to apply to college along with the usual academic burden. I discovered so many people in that brief moment. Sophomores I had never seen before. Old friends I hadn't been in class with since freshman year. And awkward couples who had yet to learn the acceptable boundaries of PDA. It was at this moment I came to realize just how long I had been at Edgewood. But despite the longevity of some of our faculty, I thought to myself, I'm way too old to be here. My head started to fill with thoughts of the coming year, and I was excited by the prospect of change. However, this newfound insight was not achieved overnight. And I think every person wearing his or her cap and gown can attest to that. With the guidance of our English teachers, we attained a firm grasp of the classic heroic journey with such works as Homer's Odyssey and Mark Twain's The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Classmates, regardless of whether you spark-noted or actually read these books, you should have a firm understanding of the heroic journey. In the stories, we witness a character develop from a naive human to a godlike being by facing personal challenges while descending into the depths of hell, only to return in triumph with an enhanced understanding of the world. As much as this illustrates Huck's or Odysseus' journey, it also shows our own. Just as these literary paragons great struggles, we have worked to arrive in this gym tonight. I vividly remember the first time we all came together for the freshman welcoming dance. It was a fun night of simple icebreakers, youthful dance, and meeting new people. If this was truly high school, the next 4 years were going to be great. Unfortunately, we were victims of the siren's sweet but deceptive story. School started, and the grueling 9-month day became a reality. Not only were there projects, homework, exams, but trying to navigate the school is a challenge in itself. A true labyrinth, 2 second floors, 2 basements, stairways that go to nowhere. Thus, we began our journey, a descent into the perilous unknown with challenges to tackle, yielding a breadth of valuable experience. Armed with writing utensils, geometers, TI-83 calculators, and all the notebooks we could fit in our backpacks, we set off. The dangers were countless, and we proceeded with extreme caution. Together, we traversed the perilous deeps of Mr. Regina's British literature course and scaled the treacherous cliffs of chemistry. We collected hopper points and valiantly fought back dress code violations and unjust cell phone policies. With the blue book essays, final exams charged toward us with their cruel and unusual savagery, we drew our pencils and met the onslaught with fierce valor. And when the assignments were as numerous as arrows that could block out the sun, we fought in the shade. Battered, bruised, and with scars to tell the story, we rose victoriously. Through the experience of our trials and suffering, we accumulated wisdom and insight, and became successful in ascending from the depths of our past ignorance. Of course, senior year was still academically rigorous and had its own unique challenges, but we had insight and knowledge that the underclassmen lacked. We were able to effectively use everything we learned and proceed on course. We glided through the halls with ease, and not even a trek from the 3rd floor of the old building to the highest tower of the Science Center would leave us breathless or discouraged. As we walked through the commons during Mod 6 lunch, the seas of freshmen parted, and they gazed upon us with wonder-filled eyes. Not only did we acquire study skills, test-taking abilities, and knowledge, but through our community, we developed compassion, determination, and a true sense of self. Now, I understand the meaning of senior. Through our hard work and experience, we have evolved into better people. We are heroes. At the end of the Odyssey, Odysseus has completed a long voyage, defeated the suitors, and retaken his rightful place as king. The book concludes with Athena urging an end to the murderous violence, and all seems to have returned to the natural order. However, true scholars and lovers of Greek mythology know that the legacy of heroes is the memory of a great name and the inheritance of a great example. Tonight, as you pass through the bishop's doors one last time, understand the responsibility of your wisdom and go forward with a hero's heart. Thank you. Woo!